IIT Academy. In this video, I am going to discuss about the coordinate geometry, and in this we will discuss about the distance between two points in the coordinate axis and also polar coordinates. Okay. So first of all, let me discuss about the coordinate axis. So here distance between two points. So here I am taking the coordinate axis here OX and also OY. And now we are taking 2 points here. Suppose here P here x comma y1 and Q I am taking as suppose x2 comma y2. Okay. So now draw the perpendicular distance from the points P and also Q to the x-axis. So let it be suppose here Q and R and also S. These are the points. And now draw the perpendicular from P to the QR and you can denote this as suppose PQR as T. Okay. So now as we said here point P is x1 comma y1. That means the distance from the y-axis to the point P is x1. That means OS is x1. Next OR is what? Here it is x2. So SR is nothing but what here? x2 minus x1. Okay. Next here OR is nothing but y2 and PS TR both are equal and PS is nothing but here y1. Okay. Now this is also equal to what? y1. So here if you want to find out QT, you have to subtract this part from the whole. So hence you will get y2 minus y1. Okay. So now in the triangle QTP, if you see here we know PT and also QT values. So now we need the distance from the point P to Q. So that means here we want PQ value. So here when you apply Pythagoras theorem, PQ square is equals to PT square plus QT square. Okay. So here PT means what here? x2 minus x1 whole square plus QT means QT value is y2 minus y1. So here y2 minus y1 whole square. So here PQ whole square is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay. So this is the formula to find the distance between 2 points where P is x1 comma y1 and Q is x2 comma y2. Okay. So now suppose if any one point, let it be suppose P x comma y, and we want to find the distance from the origin, means now the distance becomes OP is equals to square root of x square plus y square. Okay, because here one of the coordinate becomes values 0. So here when you substituting in this, what will get here? So let it be suppose x1 comma y1 is only 0. Then what will get means here x square plus y2 square. So here I am taking x2 as x and also y2 as y. So hence I will get OP is equals to square root of x square plus y square. So now this is the formula to find the distance from the origin to any point P x comma y. Okay. So now suppose our point P and Q which is parallel to the x-axis. Suppose we have point P and point Q is here, and this is parallel to the x-axis. Then what is the distance between the 2 points means here mod x2 minus x1, because whose y coordinates are 0, so same. So that means here the distance is nothing but x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2. So only here we have used modulus symbol. So now suppose here when it is parallel to x-axis. Okay, when it is parallel to y-axis, then we have to use modulus of y2 minus y1 formula. Okay, so this is the way of finding the distance from 2 points when they are different and when they are parallel to both the axis, and the distance from the origin to a point. So this is in coordinate axis. Now we will see the distance between the polar coordinates. So suppose okay, so here I am taking suppose OX and I am taking here suppose P here R1 comma theta 1. R1 comma theta 1 means here OP is R1 and now the angle which is made by the x-axis, positive x-axis and also the line segment OP is theta 1 I am taking R1 theta 1. Now we want to find the distance between the 2 points in polar coordinates. So we need one more pole. So here take suppose here Q R2 comma theta 2. So this is what means here theta 2 and OQ is equals to R2. Now join PQ. Okay. So now here we have to find the distance PQ. Okay. So now when you see this, this total angle is theta 1 and this angle is theta 2. So hence, if you want to find the angle OPQ, which is equals to what means here theta 1 minus theta 2. Okay. So in triangle POQ, when you apply cos theta, so here theta means here we have theta 1 minus theta 2. So in any triangle cos theta is equals to what? Here we know the formulas. Already we have studied in the trigonometry. So here cos theta 1 minus theta 2 is equals to what happens? Here OP square plus OQ square minus PQ square divided by 2 times of OP into OQ. Okay. So now here when you apply the values, OP means here R1, so here R1 square plus OQ means here R2, so R2 square minus PQ square divided by 2 into R1 into R2. Okay, so now take this denominator to this side, then it becomes 2 into R1 R2 into cos theta 1 minus theta 2 is equals to R1 square plus R2 square minus PQ square. Now we want what? The distance between the points P and Q. That means PQ value we want. So here take PQ to this side and remaining take it to that side. Then what you take means here PQ square is equal to R1 square plus R2 square minus 2 R1 R2 into cos theta 1 minus theta 2. So here PQ value we want, so that is square root of R1 square plus R2 square minus 2 R1 R2 into cos theta 1 minus theta 2. Okay, so this is the distance between the two polar coordinates. Okay, so square root of R1 square plus R2 square minus 2 R1 R2 into cos theta 1 minus theta 1 minus theta 2. Okay, so here whenever they have given the distance, we have to use the plus or minus sign. Plus or minus sign, because here the distance is always positive, but the points, the coordinate points may be different, means either plus or minus, because in the 4 quadrants we don't know that particular point belongs to which quadrant. Okay, so though we have a negative coordinates, we will get the distance as positive, so that here we have to use plus or minus symbol. Okay, so here we will see some important points here. Okay, suppose here if you want to prove the given triangle is equal to triangle, we can use the distance concept. So to prove it is equal to triangle, what we have to do means here we have to find the sides of all the triangles. If 3 sides are equal, then we can conclude that it is equal to triangle. And isosceles triangle means 2 sides are equal. And similarly, when it comes to the quadrilateral, suppose parallelogram, when the 4 sides are given, how to find the quadrilateral form is a parallelogram means simply you have to prove any two simply opposite sides are equal and diagonals are not equal. So if you prove this, then we can say that the quadrilateral formed with the help of the four vertices is parallelogram. And next, if you want to prove it is equals to rhombus. So rhombus means we have to prove all sides are equal and diagonals are not equal. So this we have to prove. And suppose if we want to prove it is a rectangle, we have to prove opposite sides are equal and additionally we have to prove diagonals are also equal. And suppose if you want to prove square, so square also what here? All sides are equal and diagonals are equal. Okay, so these are the some important points to be removed. And one more definition we have with the help of the distance, that is collinear points. So what is mean by collinear points means here, when three or more points lie on the same straight line, then the points are called collinear points. So how to prove the given points are collinear points means, suppose here we have the points like this here, A, B, C. Now here we know the order of this point, first A, next B, next C. So how to prove these 3 points are collinear points means simply we have to prove AB plus BC is equal to AC with the help of the distance formula. Then you can say that the points A, B, C are in A, B, C are the collinear points. But here the order they don't mention, so that what we have to do means here we have to find the sum of the distances between any 2 points, and then we have to prove sum of the distances between any 2 points is equal to the distance between the remaining 2 points. That means here remaining 2 conditions are also possible, that is BAC and here CAB. Okay, so here CA, right. So these are the possible conditions. That means here in this case BA plus AC is equals to BC, and in this case CA plus AB is equals to CB. Okay, so either of one is possible, so that we have to check everything. Okay, so that's all about the video. So thank you for watching. Thank you all.